Welcome back to my channel, Anis Sir's Technology. And this is Anis Alam with you all. So basically, this is the continuation series of Python. In this lecture, we are going to discuss nested looping. In the last lecture, we have seen some control statement related to loops. Okay, so without wasting the time, let's get started. Just a moment. See, nested looping in the Python. So what exactly the nested looping and what exactly the definitions of nested? So I'm writing the definitions of the nested looping. Loop inside the loop are called nested. Okay. When one loop, suppose one loop is written inside a particular loop, this is called a nested. This concept is called nested. Okay. In the nested loop, inner loops perform complete for every value of outer loop. It's a very important line. The whole nested looping depends upon these last two lines. Okay. So what exactly the meaning of nested? Just a moment, I'm telling you. 1 second. Okay. Suppose this is a box and this is another box. They are not nested. They are two separated boxes. This is box A, this is box B. They are not nested. When anything comes inside the anything, then it is called nested. Okay, let's take another example. This is one box. And inside the box, suppose one more box is there. This situation is called nested. So in our loop, if in our any program of the Python, two loops are executing, it doesn't mean they are nested. When the loops comes inside a particular loop body is called nested. Understand? Okay. So just a moment. Now what is the need of nested? Okay. We basically use the nested looping concept to increase the repetitions of a particular loop. I want to increase the repetitions of loop, then we use the nested looping concept. 1 second. Okay. So suppose need of nested loop. If we want to increase the repetition of any loop. Okay. Now, I just want to tell you one example, then you will be better understand why we use the nested looping. Okay. So just a moment, I am switching towards the programming section. 1 second. So we are basically doing the programming in D drive. Okay, because you all are connected with me from the day one. So you know that my directory locations, Python programs. Okay. So I'm just want to create one new fresh file. Okay. Nested loop demo. And the extension will be py because it is a Python file. Just I'm clicking OK. Now this file will be open in the Sublime. 1 second. First of all, just cancel it. 1 minute. Okay, fine. So basically, this is the file on which we are going to create a program. Okay. Now, I just want to tell you what is the need of nested looping practically. Okay, theoretically we have discussed it is used for repetitions of loop, but practically we have to see why we are using the nested looping. It's very important. Suppose I want to generate the table of 2. I want to generate the table of 2. Okay, what we have to do? Okay, so specifically we have to generate the table of 2. So for I in range 1 comma 11. We want to generate the table of 2 up to 10. Okay, fine. Print 2 multiply I comma end is equal to, I want to print the complete table in a single line. So I just save it. The simple loop I have written for generating the table of 2. Okay, 1 minute. I just want to execute this loop. I want to execute this program. Okay, so we have to move in the D drive. In the D drive, then we have to move the Python programs. Okay, inside the Python programs, one file is there, nested loop demo. Okay, so pyt in Python nested loop demo. So the 2 table is generated. The table of the 2 is printing on the screen. Okay, fine. I want to generate the table of 3 also separately. Separately means after completing the table of 2, the table of 3 should be print on the screen, not in a mixed manner. 1 second. So accordingly, we have to write the same loop again for 3, and simply I have to change by 3. Understand? Now I'm just saving it. 1 second. And moving in the execution window. Now see, table is coming. After the 2, I want to 3 table. Just a moment. I want to put a println. Then you will be better understand. Okay, fine. The table of 3 is coming. The table of 2 is coming. I want to generate the table of 4 also. No problem. Just I have copied and we just pasted and just changing the 4. Understand? Are you getting my point? And the save. Okay, the 4 table is coming. I want to generate a table of 5. No problem. Similarly, we have to write down the 5. Understand? And just a moment. Fine. The table of 5 is coming on the screen. Similarly, in this manner, I want to generate the table till 100. 5 tables, 6 tables, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100. Then how many times this loop we have to write? 100 times. Are you getting the problem? In this manner, the size of the application will increase. And the copy paste we have to do the several times, and the size of the application, the size of the program will grow, and the size and the file will be very heavy. So when the size of the application grows, the performance of the application gets down. So this is not a proper solution to write one separate for loop for executing one table. Okay, suppose we want to generate the table of 1000 number. Then we have to write the for loop 1000 times. Hope you are getting what I'm trying to say. Okay, so for these problems and repetitions, the nested loop is created. So in the nested loop, if we are using the nested loop, 2 loops will be there. One is the outer loop, then another is the inner loop. If I want to generate the 1 lakhs table, then in the nested looping, 2 loop will not increase. Only the 2 loop is sufficient enough to generate the table of 1 lakh numbers. Not even only the 1 lakh number, 10 lakh numbers tables we can generate only by the 2 loops. But that 2 loops should be right in such a manner that they should be nested. Okay, so just a moment. I just want to solve. Suppose we have generated a table of 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 second. And we have written the 4 times this for loop. So I'm just removing this line. Okay. And nested loop concept. Okay, fine. So for I in range, I want to generate table from 2 to 6. So 2 comma 7 I have given. Okay. So right now where we are in the body of the for loop. We are in the body of the for loop. Inside this body, suppose I am writing one more loop. Okay. And in this I have given the 1 comma 11. Fine. And printing I into j. Clear? And after that, I'm just printing the println over here because I want to break the line after executing the first table. So what we are basically doing, I will do you the dry run, just not a problem. That's not a problem. Okay, see. So this loop is basically for the tables. And this loop is basically for the starting and end point of the table. Means 2 to 7 means the table of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be generated, and every table will start from 1 to 10. Means the table of 2 will be generated from 1 to 10. The table of 3 will be generated from 1 to 10. The table of 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 tables will be generated. Every table will be generated from 1 to 10. Okay. 1 second. Just I want to print. 1 second. Okay, what I have given and is equal to small modification we have to do. Then every table will come in a separate line. Fine. The 2 table is printed from 1 to 20, 3 table is printed from 1 to 30, 4 table is printed from 1 to 40. I want to generate all the tables from 2 to 10. No problem is there. Just do one small change, 11. Now I want to execute the same loop. You can see that the table is increasing, but the loop is not increasing. That is the important thing over here. Just a moment. I want to generate the table from 2 to 20. I am just increasing the number. Not I am doing anything else. Clear? In this manner, you can execute the table till 100 I want to generate. No problem. 101 screen will be scroll, but you will understand the output. See. Clear? 100 tables from the 2 to 10. Okay. I want to start from 1, not 2. Okay. No problem. Clearly, just I am in scrolling the screen, then you will be understand the first one table is generated, and in the last you have seen the 100 table is printing on the screen. Hope you understand. This is basically the need and importance of the nested looping. Nested looping will be used and is using in the Python for the various many reasons. For sorting, it will be used. For pattern generation, it will be used. And for any kinds of repetitions of loops are there, it will be used. Understand? So now I just want to explain you. Okay. So for explanation point of view, I'm just decreasing. Okay. The 5 I have given 1. Just a moment. Okay. So we have seen the running status of this program. I just want to show you the dry run procedure. So one second. So just a moment. Okay, and here is okay. Okay. So the first loop means I want to generate the table of 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. And every table will be generated from 1 to 10. Now I'm showing you by dry run. Just a moment. 1 second. Okay, see. First of all, you have to understand the coordination of these two loops. For every value of outer loop, the inner loop perform complete. This statement I have written in my theoretical section. 1 second, I'm just showing you. In the nested loop, inner loops perform complete for every value of outer loop. So what exactly the meaning of this? Just a moment. See, First of all, the value of the I will be 1. So here I am just starting my dry run procedure. So first of all, the value of the I will be 1. Okay, because the range I have decided from 1 to 5, in which the 1 is included, the 5 is exclusive. So 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 number will be stored in I. So first of all, the value of the I will be 1. And the J will start from 1. Okay, all right. Now, presently we are in nested. We are in inner loop. This one is the outer loop. Okay, 1 second. I'm just doing the labeling. And this one is the inner loop. Understand? So what is the value of J? J, the value of J is 1. So that means presently we are in inner loop. So until unless this loop will not complete, we cannot leave this loop and move to the outer loop. Okay. So means this loop has to perform complete. इस loop के complete होने के बाद ही हम I के iteration पे जा सकते हैं. तो the value of the J is 1. Okay, fine. So what we are doing, I into J, so 1 into 1. So 1 will be print. Now the J loop is still not completed. So first of all, this loop will be completed. Then we can move to the I. Okay. So the next value of the J will be 2. Okay. It will be complete when the J will reach to 10. Now here the J is 2 right now. Okay. So I into J, 1 into 2, then 2 will be print. Okay. Now after that, this J will be increased by 1 because we are in loop. Okay. So the value of J will be 3. Understand? Now I into J, I is still fixed because until unless the J will not complete, we cannot move to the I. So 1 into 3, 1 second. Now the value of the J will be 4. I into J, 1 into 4. Okay. J plus plus. So the next value of the J will be 5. I into J, 1 into 5, 5. Okay. Similarly, the value will be 6. So 1 into 6, 6. Then 7. 1 into 7. Then 8. 1 into 8. Then 9. 1 into 9. Then after that, the last value will be 10. And 1 into 10, 10. When the I will reach, when the J will reach on 10, this loop will stop. Means the execution of this loop is over. Now what will happen? We will just came out from the inner loop and we will get one statement, print is there. So print means my cursor is there. Now my cursor will be immediately come out to the next line. Okay, this is basically used to change the line. Otherwise the next table will be start from this point. Okay, now the by the print statement, the control will immediately transfer to the next line. Now, after this, I will move to the our first loop, means our outer loop. Now we can see that the outer loop value was 1. Now it has to be start from 1 to 4. So the next value of I will be 2. When the I will be 2, J again started from 1. Okay, means for every value of outer loop, the inner loop perform complete from 1 to last. So when the I will be J, so when the I will be 2, then J again started from 1. So again we have to draw a column for the J. I into J, this time I is 2. So 2 into 1, in the next line 2 will be print. Now accordingly J will be increased by 1, so J will be 2. I into J, 2 to the 4. Now next value of the J will be 3. Hope you understand. Okay, I into J, 2 3 the 6. So it was the table of 1 and presently we are printing the table of 2. Okay, now the next value of the J will be 4. I into J, I is 2, 2 into 4, 8. Similarly, the J will be increased by 1, 5, and 2 into 5, 10. And similarly, we will reach till 10. And the last value will be print 2 tens are 20. All right. Okay. After that, what will happen? After completing this loop, okay, we will get the print statement. So the cursor will shift in the next line. Okay, now after that, the value of the I will be increased by 1, 3. Okay, and when the I will be 3, J again started from 1. Understand? 1. So 3 ones are 3, and the J will again from 1 to 3 twos are 6, from 1 to 10. Okay, now the J will be 3, 3 threes are 9, and it will be reached to 10 similarly. So 3 tens are 30, the last value will be print like that. Understand? Now what will happen? The print statement will be executed, so cursor will change in the next line. Now the next value of the I will be 4. Okay, now similarly, the J will again started from the 1 for the fourth value. Okay, and what we have written I into J, so 4 ones. This one is 4, and it will be multiplied with this J, and J is 1. So 4 ones are 4. Understand? Now the J will be increased by 1, 2. So 4 twos are 8. I'm just doing the dry run. What is basically is internally what's is happening. So the J will be 3. So 4 threes are 12. And similarly, it will be reached to 10. Okay, and 4 tens are 40. Now what will happen? After that, the print statement is there, so the line will be changed. Now after that, the I will be, the loop of the I will be stopped. Why? Because it has to be executed from 1 to 4, and all the repetitions or all the iteration have been completed. It has started from 1, and it is now the current value of the I is 4. This is the last value of the I. So the outer loop is stopped. When the outer loop is stopped, then all the inner loop will be automatically stopped. Understand? Because the inner loops are basically dependent upon the outer. When the outer loop will stop, one second, I'm just writing this statement. Okay. Okay. This is basically the dry run procedure, what I have done. Okay. So I'm just clearing all the drawing. Okay. Now going to the theoretical section. When the outer loop will stop or over, then all the inner loops will be automatically stopped. Okay, understand? This is basically, these are the basically main foundation of the nested looping. Now we have seen this example, just a moment. Okay, understand? We can also do the nested looping practice for making the patterns. So what are the patterns basically? Just a moment. Okay, 1 minute. I'm just erasing this. Okay, and here I am doing the comment pattern practice. So first pattern I have taken, 1 minute. I'm just drawing the pattern over here. 1, 1 minute, 3 and 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Understand? This is our first pattern. This is called a pattern. We have to print these numbers in this manner. Okay. So 1 second. I just want to increase one more line. Okay. This is basically called a set patterns. What exactly the meaning of set patterns? Means the row and column is not increasing. It is fixed. See, how many columns? These are the columns. How many rows? These are the rows. Okay, so there are 4 rows and 4 columns. Okay, second, no increment and decrement is thing. Okay, it's called a set patterns. So how many rows are there? 4. And how many columns are there? The horizontal are called rows. These are the rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 are the rows. And 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. These are the columns. So horizontal are called rows and the vertical are called columns. In the nested looping, the first loop, the outer loop indicates for the row, and the inner loop indicates for the column. 1 second, 1 second. Just I'm writing. So how many rows are there? The first loop basically for the row. So how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 rows are there. So 1 second. For I in range 1 comma 4. If I am giving the 4, so it will not reach to 4. It will execute from 1 to 3. So I have to set the value of 5. So this is basically for row. Understand? So how many rows are there? 4 rows are there. So I'm executing my loop from 1 to 5. Means it will actually, in the reality, it will execute from 1 to 4. Okay. Now how many columns are there? You can say the column is also 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no problem. Range 1 comma 5, and we can see that in the every line the number is changing 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So we can print j and by some little space and one print line to change, because if I will not give this print statement over here, then what will happen? It will print like that: 1 2 3 4. After that the next line will again start it from here only: 1 2 3 4. Okay, the line will not break, so this kind of pattern will not come. Okay, fine. So I think it is completed. Now we can execute and test the same output is coming or not. Saving, clearing the screen. Same output is coming. You can compare my output and my dry run. Okay, my question and my answer both are matching. Okay, okay. So should I do the small dry run? Okay, 1 minute. Okay, 1 second. So the value of the I is 1, and the value of the j is also 1. The j will be start from 1. What I'm printing, the j. The j is 1. Okay, so 1 will print, and after that the j will increase, because after completing this loop we can only reach to the I. तो अभी हमारा ये loop complete नहीं हुआ है j का, तो still some iterations are there. So the next value of the j will be 2. Now the 2 will print. The next value of the j is 3. Okay, now the 3 will print. Next value of the j will be 4, and the 4 will print. Now we can see that the 1 to 4, that means this loop is executed properly and completed. Now the print statement is here, because after completing this loop the print statement is here. So the line will change over here, and the I will be increased by 2, and the j will again start it from 1, because you know that for every value the j will start from 1 beginning to last. So now this time j I'm printing. Okay, 1 minute. The j will be started from 1. So here I have to take the 1. And what I'm printing? J. So again the value of the j is 1. No problem, because it has started from the beginning. So the next value of the j is 2. So the 2 will print. So the next value of the j is 3. Then 3 will print. And the next value of the j will be 4. Then 4 will be print. Now after that what will happen? The value of the I will be increased by 1. So I will be 3. And again the j will be started from 1, 2, 3, 4. Understand? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Understand? Now after that the I will be increased to 4, and j will be again started from 1, 2, 3, 4. Understand? So one more row will be printed like that. Understand? This point is clear to everyone. Now I'm just clearing all the drawing. Okay, now second pattern is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Understand? Now after that 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now one more line is there: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now clearly observe this pattern. How many rows are there? 1, 2, and 3. These are rows. One row, second row, and third row. And you know that the first row is responsible for managing the row. Okay, so how many rows are there? 3. So I have to change some first row. So now there are the 3 rows. So we have to execute from 1 to 4. All right. Now how many columns are there? 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, 4 column, and 5 column. And the column is increased by 1. Okay, I'm using the 1 to 5. Now we have to put the value 6 over here. Okay, two changes I have given, and this pattern surely will done. Just a moment. I'm just executing. Now you can see that the pattern is coming. Understand? No problem is there. Okay, same. Okay, just I want to take another example. Okay, I'm clearing the screen. Okay, now I'm taking one more pattern. See, 4, 3, 2, 1. Understand? Now the next line is 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and one more line is 4, 3, 2, 1. And one more line 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is the pattern. So what we have to do, what changes are required in this program? So first of all, we have to check how many rows are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. The response, this loop, basically, I just want to tell you one very important point. The printing responsibility, this loop will be taken care of the printing responsibility. So what we are printing, don't worry about that on this loop. This is the decision of the inner loop. So how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 rows are there. So I have to, 4 rows are there. So it is perfectly okay. No, it is moving from 1 to 4. 1 second, 1 second. So just a moment. 1 minute, 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, so what changes required in this loop? So how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, and 4 rows are there. Okay, so I have to plan this loop from 1 to 5. 1 to 5 means 4 rows. Now you can see that the column 4, then 3, then 2, and 1. Columns are 4, I agree, but the columns are in reverse order. 4, 3, 2, 1. So printing is basically, the printing is doing in the reverse order. So what we have to do, this loop should be run in the reverse manner from 4 to 1. Okay, so this is my personal suggestion to you. Just watch my video related to the for, in which I have told you about the different scenarios of the for loop from forward and backward. All the possibilities are there. All the possibilities are there. Okay, so
Papa,
1 second. Okay, so for j in range from 4, comma 0, comma -1. Understand? Now it will execute from 4 to 1, because the second step, you know that it never include, it always exclude. So it will start from 4 and it will stop on 1. And every time the step we have to decrease. In that lecture, it is clearly mentioned, when we plan or when we execute any loop in reverse direction, then third step has to be mentioned. If we are moving to forward direction positive 1 to 5, no need to mention the third step. By default it will increase 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, but if you want to increase the 2 2 step, then it is also mandatory to design with this. Okay, just forget it. Okay, 1 second. I'm clearing. Okay, fine, just a moment. Okay, it has to be over here. So now I'm going to execute. So I'm just saving and let me check the same output is coming or not. Okay. Okay, now you can compare. My answer and my question is absolutely same. You can see. Okay, accurate, exact. Okay, so just a small dry run, then you will be better understand. So the value of the I will be increased by 1. Understand? Now the J will be increased by 4. Because 4 to 1, it has to be executed. So the first value of the J will be 4. Now what will happen? The J will be print J is 4. Okay. Now after that, the j will be decreasing because -1 due to -1. So j will be decreasing and it will reach to 3. So the next value of the j will be 3. And after that, in the third iteration of the j loop, the j is again decreasing. So it will be in 2. J is again decreasing 1. Okay. And you can see that 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now when the j will reach to the 0, it will automatically stop. It has to be executed from 4 to 1. 0 will not include. Fine. After that, the line will be break due to the print statement. So the cursor will get down. Now the next value of the I will be 2. And the j again started from 4. Hope you understand. So I can leave 4. Then 3, because the second line is printing. Okay. And 1. Okay. Now I understand this category also. Okay, fine. So just a moment. I'm taking the next example. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2. We are doing the practice on set output. Okay. So how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 rows are there. Okay. 5 rows are there means what changes we required? We have to execute this loop from 1 to 6. All right. Now, the column are in reverse order. Mean the second loop has to move in the reverse order from 3 to 1. Okay, no problem. So just a minor change you have to put over here. 3, 2, 1. And every time the step will be minus. I am just saving and let me check. Same output is coming or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows. And the 3 columns are there. And the columns are in reverse order. Understand? Okay. Suppose I want to print. I don't want to print the numbers. No problem. I want to print some asterisk signs. Okay. How many asterisk signs? Just a moment. Okay. These asterisk signs are there. Okay. One minute. It is more better. So this pattern we have to print. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4 asterisks are printing. And there are how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4 rows are there. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4 columns are there. Okay, one second. Okay, this pattern we have to print. Look at this pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many rows are there? Just a moment. These are the rows basically. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows are there. Okay. And how many columns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 columns are there. Understand? So you know that the procedure for the row, you have to change this loop. So how many rows are there? 4 rows are there. So it will start from 1 to 5. No problem. And how many columns are there? 4 columns. 4 columns in a straight manner. No problem. 1, comma 5. Understand? Now, we don't want to print J. I want to print some asterisk. So in double inverted commas, you have to print like that. Asterisk. Understand? Okay. So this thing, we have to make it comment. 1 minute. Okay. It is a comment. Basically, it's a multi-line comment. Okay. 1 second. I'm just saving and executing. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, the closing should be there. Okay. Okay, fine. Same output is coming. You can compare by this and by this. No problem. Understand? I don't want to print the asterisk. I want to print the some other special symbol like dollar sign. No problem. Just put any symbol that you want to print on the screen. Support dollar sign. Okay. Understand? I've given the plus sign. Plus sign is coming. Understand? So pattern is completed. This pattern is completed. Now the next level of the pattern. 1 second. The next level of the pattern is, I just want to remove these things. Okay, now see, look at the example. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. In which rows are fixed, 1, 2, 3, 4. But if we talk about the columns, so in the first row, only one column is there. But in the second row, two columns are there. You can say 1 and 2. In the third row, three columns are there, 1, 2, 3. In the fourth row, four columns are there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So rows are fixed, but the columns are not fixed. The columns are increasing. So what we have to do, just a moment, the column is depending upon the row. If there are the second row, then we have to print the two columns. If there are three rows, then we have to print the three columns. If there are four rows, then we have to print the four column. In the pattern, we have to apply some logic. Okay, we have to think properly. Then we can only construct and draw. Okay, now, second thing, I just want to tell you one trick. Now you just see the changing segment is 1, 2, 3, 4. These are changing. Okay, these values are changing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The first loop will be started from 1 to 4, correct. But the second loop, just 1 second, please. In the second loop, we have to do some changes. Second loop is for the column is depending upon the row. Because if there are the second row, then we have to print the two column. In the third row, we have to print the third column. So second loop is depending upon the value of row. So we have to start from 1 comma I plus 1. Okay, 1 comma I plus 1. And just a moment, I just want to write j. Okay, wait. Let the output came, then I will execute. Then I will drive it. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, 1 second. Just a moment. Okay, j in range 1 comma I plus 1. Okay. The line number nested loop invalid syntax. For j in range 1 comma I plus 1. Okay, 1 second. I forgot to put this colon over here. Okay, each and every error I have to rectify in the front of you only. This is a live session. Okay, just a moment. Now the output is coming. Now you can see that the 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what is happening over here? Just to take a closer look. Okay, so the value of the I is 1. Okay, okay, this is very easy to understand. Now the j will be start from 1 comma I plus 1. The value of the I 1. So 1 plus 1, the value of the here the section will be 2. I plus 1 means 2. I is 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. So 2 means this loop will be executed from 1 to excluding that number. That means 1 to 1. 1 to 1 means 1 to 1 means it will execute one time. So only the one value will be print. एक value ही print होगी because I am executing from 1 to 1. Okay. Now in the next iteration you will better understand. So just a moment. Okay, 1 minute. The next value of the I will be 2. Now this loop will be started from 1 comma I plus 1. I is 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 means it will start from 1, 2 because the 3 will not exclude. 3 will not include. So 1 or 2, 1 or 2. It will start from 1 to 2. So the value of the j will be 1 or 2. So 1 comma 1 space 2 will be print. Understand? Next time the I will be 3. So the I will be 3. So if I will be 3, then it will start from 1 to I plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. 1 comma 4 means it will execute from 1 to 3. And 1, 2, 3, the same value will be printed. 1, 2, 3. Clear? And after that, what will happen? Okay. I will be increased by 1, that will be 4. And I is 4, so 4 plus 1, 5. So what are the possible values? 1, 2, 3, and 4. These possible values will be print after this line. And it is absolutely over. Clear? This pattern is completed, and I've shown you the execution part also. So just a moment, I just want to clear. Okay. What about the next pattern? 1 second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. And this is 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, and the last one is 5. Understand? We have to print this pattern. First loop is basically for the row. We understand. Second is for column. The first row, second row, third row, fourth row, and fifth row. This is first column. And the second column, third column, fourth column, and fifth column. In the first column, all the numbers are printing. In the first row, all the numbers are printing. In the second row, only 4 numbers are printing. In the third row, only 3 numbers are printing. And in the fourth row, 2 numbers are printing. Now, okay. I just want to tell you one small trick. Okay, maybe you understand. Just to concentrate on this changing segment. This is 555 means it is not changing segment. This is the changing segment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my first loop will be based on changing segment. 1 second. I just want to tell you what I'm trying to say. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is my changing segment. So first loop, I will start from 1 to 6. Because we have to reach till 5, so I am just planning from 1 to. My first loop depends upon the changing segment. So my changing segment is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have given over there. Now the second loop depends upon the few things. Just a moment. We have to check the starting value of every row. The starting value of the every row is not going to be changed 5, 5, 5, 5. Every row is starting from the 5. So what we can take 5 as a constant. Now the last value is changing till sometimes 1, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4, sometimes 5. So suppose first value is fixed and the second value is changing. So if the second value is changing, we have to take the I over here because I will be changed. I is the looping for the row, so it will be changed, but not I plus 1. Okay, and print J and statement. Let me check by dry run. Okay, let me check by the execution. Okay, 1 second, what is happening? Okay, all number are not printing. Okay. Second one more important thing is that the printing is in reverse order. You can see 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So one step we have to put -1 over here. Understand? Now let me check. what is happening? Okay, I've done anything mistakes. Okay, save. No problem. Error is a very important thing in the programming. Okay, errors teach us. 5 4 5 4 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, some mistake is there. Okay, what mistake is there? I plus 1 from the 5 to 1, and what I am printing, the j. Okay, and the loop of the i's range from 1 to 6. Okay, from 1 to 6, and the value of the j is starting from 5 to 1. 1 plus 1 2. So mm, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Okay, okay, I the same output has reached. Just a moment. Don't worry, the output has come. Okay, now, okay, same output is okay. You have to fight with the problem. Understand? After fighting with the problem, in the last, you will get the two things. Either you will get the solution or you will get some experience. As a developer, as a programmer, I'm just telling you this thing. Okay, so what is happening over here? Okay, so sometime, okay, the output did not came, the output does not came in the first time. We have to do some practice. We have to do some struggle. So just a moment. So the I, the value of the I is 1. Understand? So j will start from 5 to I minus 1. I is 1, 1 minus 1, 0. So 5 to 0 means the j will be, 1 second, what I am writing, j. So this is the j. J will start from 5 to I minus 1. The value of the I is 1, 1 minus 1, 0. So 5 to 0 means 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this will be the values of the j, and the j I am printing. So same this will be print on screen. 3, 2, 1. Understand? After that, what will happen? I will be increased by 1, so I will be 2. Now what will happen? 5 comma I minus 1, the I is 2. 2 minus 1, 1. 2 minus 1, 1. Okay, 2 minus 1, 1. And I am printing in the reverse direction. 5, I minus 1, I is 2, 2 minus 1, 1. 5 to 1 means 5, 4, 3, 2, but not 1. Okay, the same thing I have to print in the second line. Hope you understand. Okay, this is a concept of nested looping part first. Okay, so hope you all understand the concept of the nested looping in the Python. Okay, so you please stay connected with me by subscribing my channel, and in the upcoming sessions we will see some more videos. Okay, and this course will be reached till Django framework. Just a moment.